Hey guys, so I'm sorry if you can hear Taffy barking. She's outside. It is 8:48 and today was like the first day on the adjusted new schedule that I'm on. And by the adjusted new schedule, I mean that at first, this entire month, I was supposed to be working day shift on Monday and then night shift on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So today, I should say the original day shift was supposed to be like an entire 8-hour shift, with the three night shifts being 12-hour shifts, except for on Thursday, where I would be leaving at 3 a.m. And I had mentioned that I asked the one supervisor who is taking over if I could switch that because I wanted to get more experience on the night shift. And so he switched that, but like what I have to do now is on Mondays I work 4 hours. So today I went in and I worked 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. And then tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday I work the 12-hour night shifts. So today was the first day of that modified schedule. And we only have the schedule out for this month. They haven't put out the schedule for next month yet, but I know next month is going to be an even more different schedule because I have my A-Step program next month. So I have at least 2 weeks that are going to be way off because one of those weeks I will have to do completely day shift and kind of be in an office by myself. And then another one of those weeks I will be traveling and doing the A-Step class in Memphis, well, a suburb of Memphis. So it's going to be interesting to see how this works. I kind of felt like I was a little useless today, like at least an hour and a half of the time that I was at work, I couldn't even sit in the office because one of our sleep doctors was there and he kind of kicks us out of the office for a little bit while he dictates. And he hadn't been at our clinic for at least 3 weeks. So he had quite a few studies to dictate. And I'm sorry if the camera is shaky. I just have you set up on the bed right now. But so because he had so many studies that he needed to dictate, he kicked us out of the office for like an hour and a half. So we were kind of just sitting there talking, and that's all fine and good. If you want to pay me like $18 an hour to sit there and talk to my coworkers instead of doing work, it is what it is. I did do some work. I did some scanning. I sent in some GoScript orders, which is how we send in our orders for CPAP and BiPAP and ASV machines, as well as supplies that people need to use their machines, like tubing and headgear and cushions and masks and things like that. So like water chambers, all the stuff that you would need to use your device, whether you have a CPAP, bi-level, or ASV. So I brought my one book in case I had some free time this morning, but I didn't really have very much free time because like I was just kind of helping with whatever came up during the time that I was there. So there wasn't really a whole lot that I was doing. So yeah, I don't know. But it'll be interesting to see like how it changes or if it stays the same next month just because of everything that's going on with A-Step and traveling and all that. So this is the book that I brought with me, Sleep Medicine Pearls. It has a lot of good information in it. So it has like case studies in it, but then it also has like fundamentals And it shows like different things that have to do with sleep. I haven't read all of these. This is like kind of showing a setup, like this is a chin, EMG, this line, and each one of these is a different thing. If you guys want more information on kind of the materials that I'm looking at and reading, this was given to me by the sleep tech that I work with. She had it and she liked the fact that there's different case studies. Like for this one, it's a 29-year-old man struggling with daytime sleepiness, and it kind of gives you all the information. And like there's a lot of helpful information in here, but this is not the only material that I'm reading and looking at and studying. So if you guys want some more information on like what I'm looking at, what I'm studying, things of that nature, I can definitely make a whole separate video just talking about that. But I just kind of wanted to share with you guys how my day was. Like I said, it kind of felt useless for me to actually go into work for just 4 hours. I'm hoping that they were able to schedule some studies for this week, because we only had 1 study, potentially 2, scheduled for this entire week, because that one sleep doctor hadn't been here in 3 weeks. So we did 1 home test before I left today. So I did 1 instruction on the WatchPat device. And I may actually bring one of those home and like do a whole sleep test with it, so I can walk you guys through it. My boss did say that it's completely fine if I want to do that, just kind of set it up and all that stuff and see if I have a sleep problem. So yeah, I don't know, but I don't know how the rest of this week is going to be, just because like I have 3 12-hour shifts this week. Like last week was a short week. We only worked 3 days total, and one of those was where the other sleep tech and I both worked day shift, and then we did 2 night shifts together. So she didn't have to work today, but she's working the next 3 days with me doing the 12-hour night shifts. So I don't know. It's just going to be interesting to see how this goes. We were also supposed to handle everything with like my airline tickets and my hotel reservation and stuff for when I do go to Tennessee next month. But I don't know if that got handled or not, because I was only at work from 7 to 11. So hopefully they handled it. I might send an email tomorrow to ask my supervisor what happened and all of that jazz, because he kind of asked me in the morning while the sleep doctor was dictating. He came up to talk to us, and he had asked me if I wanted the hospital to pay for it or if I wanted to pay for it up front and then have them reimburse me. And I chose to have the hospital pay for it, just because like having to pay for Uber and other incidental stuff, like I don't want to not have enough if I pay for this room, if that makes sense. Plus like the airline tickets and all that stuff. So I feel like it's better to have the hospital handle all that, and hopefully I don't get screwed over and end up like sleeping on the street for a few days. But anyways, that is pretty much the gist of everything. I guess I will find out later this week or whenever what's going on with the airline tickets and my hotel. But I just wanted to share with you guys how my day was. Let me know if you want more videos like this, or if you have a specific topic you'd like me to talk about on my channel in the future. If you want me to share some of the information that I'm going over, stuff that I'm reading, because like I said, it's not just this book. There's other things. There's material that I've printed off. There are websites that I'm using. So I can definitely share that info with you guys too, if that's something you're interested in. And yeah, I will talk to you guys next time.